Damon Thurger had some couple of wild rides, you know, in some of the smooth river races where the boat really stood on its, you know, stood up on its chines. I think this is Warlord coming out now, mate. It's one of the yellow hydros.
Is it too early to put Troy Marlin in the legend category?
No, not at all. He achieved that 10 years ago.
What a beautiful boat. As it comes down over the start-finish line now and taking a very wide entry out there onto the course.
This boat, sorry mate, this boat owned by Craig Burton of the Burton family, of course, of Miss Bud fame, Miss Bayswater Bog. And we lost Ron last year, so that was very sad, but great to see Craig still campaigning the boat. They've got a massive big farm up here on the water up near Hogan's Road here at Yarrawonga. So again, although Troy's from Queensland, the boat's from Yarrawonga. It lives in a shed just up the road here, so it's like a local boat as well.
It's the hometown boat to keep an eye on this weekend. Just casting my mind back 12 months ago, it was in this particular session that there was an onboard fire on the back of Warlord, put him out for the whole weekend.
Well, we're certainly hoping that doesn't happen, Vaughan, because I want to see this boat. I want to see GP1. I want to see
GP101.
GP101. I want to see them all going head to head.
Hurricane, White Noise.
And of course, White Noise, yeah. So. Marlin just starting to lean on that there a little bit, Vaughan, but that boat is just loafing around at the moment. If you think that's quick and you haven't been to a boat race before, folks, he's just warming up.
Yeah, just hang on to your hats for later on this afternoon and, of course, tomorrow and Sunday here on Lake Moala. As now he starts to sink the slipper in. A little bit unstable on the front there. A lot of people ask me how they keep the front of these boats in the water, and it's got a special wing on the front of it in between the two sponsons. They are the two parts of the boat that stick out in front. There is a wing joining those two sponsons together called a Cunard wing, and that is operated from the driver inside. Depending on the water conditions, he can turn it and give it a little bit more down, or they lift it up and try and fly the boat across the top of the water.
They call it a canard wing, mate, and whenever you look on the side of a Grand Prix hydroplane, it doesn't say driver, it says pilot, and there's a reason for that. These boats run as much off air pressure as they do off hydrodynamic pressure. And as you say, that wing on the front, if that boat stands up, the driver needs to be stepping on the brake pedal, if you like. It brings the boat back down into the water, so they'll bring it down as it comes into the corner, settle it down into the corner, then they'll let it run free down the straights. But Troy Marlin, that's just a little shakedown for them. They've just taken a lot of data from that. They'll take it back into the pits.
And another unique piece of equipment on board a hydroplane is the skeg on the left-hand side of the boat to help turn it into the corners. Some of them are straight down, some of them are angled back towards the underneath of the boat.
Yeah, so they call that a turn fin. The skeg's the bit that holds the propeller shaft. So you're going to confuse you, aren't I? But no, the turn fins are critical, mate. And you talk to hydroplane drivers, and the shape and size and length and even the entry angle of a turn fin can completely change.